Hello, Ralph Davella back. This is the sixth lesson of playing in the extreme high register, double high C or even above that. And so today's video is just going to have a couple tips I want you to think about. So let's get started on that. Today I want to talk about the position of the teeth as far as do the bottom and top teeth need to be even or not even. And besides that, I'm going to talk about the angle of the horn. So today we're going to talk about your teeth, where they're at as far as even with the top and the bottom, and the angle of the horn. So, on this subject, the angle of the horn, some people are playing down, some people as they get higher, the trumpet tilts down. So that's one thing. Now the other thing is on the teeth. I'm not telling you that your teeth need to be even or don't or need to, but sometimes as you're going up and you hit your breaking point, let's say your breaking point is anywhere, it doesn't matter if it's an E above the high C or A above the high C or wherever your breaking point is, where you're always getting stuck at that point. If something doesn't change a little bit, then you're probably going to always get stuck at that point. So the two things that I want you to think about a little bit, but not think about so much that it's going to mess you up playing. I'm not about changing your armature. So, but you do need to think about a couple of things. Why you're getting stuck there, and besides many reasons, two of the reasons that we're talking about today, which is those teeth and the angle of the horn, is if you at that point think of bringing your bottom teeth out just a little bit from where it is normally sitting, just a little bit, in relationship with the horn. Now some people, horn does go up, but that's kind of unusual, so good for those people. But usually when we get into those high register, it's coming down a little bit. So when your horn comes down a little bit, and if your teeth come out a little bit, there really shouldn't be that much change. But those two things together can bring you past that breaking point. All right, so if you're playing a scale and you're playing up to you're starting from the G at top of the staff to the next G, and if usually you cut out at a C or a D or an E, if you just start putting the pressure down to the bottom of the lip a little bit by doing two things, by feeling the teeth come out just a little bit to support the angle of the trumpet coming down a little bit. So you're not going to see this, but it may come down a little bit, and you may get a little bit more pressure on the bottom, taking it off the top so it can vibrate a little more. That can bring you past that breaking point into some new notes that maybe you didn't hit before or couldn't hit very well, and should help you hit them better. But I don't want you purposely pulling the trumpet down, purposely pulling the jaw well out. I just want you to concentrate on just a little slight movement and see if it helps you. Now, if you practice for a couple days on that, a few days, and you don't feel it helping you, and then maybe it's not for you. But that's one way that has helped a lot of people. So maybe let's do the one scale and see if we can feel it. Now remember, when the horn tilts down just a drop and your teeth come out just a drop more, it's all in relationship to yourself. So if wherever your teeth were, and there'll just be a tiny little bit of movement to, if wherever they were, just add a little bit. Don't think that they need to be even or pass. Just a little bit more than you normally be playing. And the same thing with the angle of the horn. Wherever you're normally playing it, it'd be just a little bit, to meet the teeth, so maybe just a little bit of change. All right, so for me, I'm going to play a G scale 2 octaves, starting on the G on the top of on the staff, top staff, and I'm going to go up to the ninth, the A. And the reason I'm going to do that because my breaking point for many years was I played up to the G, but never hit the A. So now I can, and one of the reasons I can is because of what we are just talking about. So let's play the G scale, 2 octaves, and go up to the ninth, hit the A, and come back down. So because of experimenting a little bit and doing my exercises, I was able to go past that G easier than I normally used to be able to do. I used to go past the G, but it was always a lot of work and a lot of struggle. So now it's actually easy because I found that little bit of positioning. Now I don't know in the on the camera if you can see. Obviously you can't see anything going on in here. Sometimes you can see the horn move a little bit, but hopefully not even that so much. But I feel the pressure actually. I feel the teeth in the horn angle. More pressure on the bottom lip when I get up there. So for me, it's more of a matter of feel, and probably for you too. So you're not going to see all kinds of movement. If you do, probably wouldn't be a good thing. So again, in conclusion, when you do these things, you need to practice them. Though you can't just say I'm going to do it. So you know, we did the harmonics in the Clark book. You could do it up an octave, like exercise number 2, up an octave. And you know, practice skills, whatever you want to practice, whatever you like to do, you do. And hopefully this tip will pay off for you, and you'll like it. And got a few more probably videos I want to do on playing up there, a couple of other little tips or exercises here and there. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you next time.